Welcome to the final episode of Violet Evergarden Review. I am Justin.
What is up? I'm Logan.
Together we're Couch Talk. As always, we are anime viewers only, no source material. We're going to discuss the episode and give our scores at the end. You ready?
Yes.
Man, I'm still somewhat disappointed that we got baited that 14th episode at the beginning. They're like, oh, it's going to be 14. But
Oh, yeah.
And then they're like, trickaroo, it's going to be a special episode when it releases on Blu-ray because that's like, or disc or whatever the new thing is that all the animes do. Stop it. Anyway. I am happy that they ended, like they resolved the whole issue from the last episode like really quickly.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They're like, all right, here's the issue. We're going to solve it really fast. Few minutes.
Yeah, like within like the first 30 seconds, they beat the guy, she got her brooch, and then like, oh, now there's bombs on the train. And Benedict, he went fucking badass here, dude.
He can move in some high heel things. That's impressive.
He just drop kicked the bomb, grabbed the railing, then got back over to get Violet. Because, well, she lost both her arms again.
She can move. Or he can move, sorry.
Yeah. Surprisingly
maybe he's
incredible.
a super soldier.
He could be. That's what Hodgins was like, Benedict, you were a tool for someone else. I need you to come and join me. I need you to help with. That's why he's out delivering letters, okay? Like, he can just get from location to location super quick.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
We figured out the secret behind Benedict's life. But, yeah, it is resolved really quickly. The countries have peace, and they're able to resume the air show, which is really the focus. This episode here is the air show, and them writing the letters for it.
Right.
Because this is the first time Violet's going to write a letter for herself. And like Katya's doing it as well. She was like, "It's for the dead. You should probably do it as well."
Right.
So this way, it's the best way she could conclude her story with the major.
Right.
And I like that scene where we got them in the past, where he's like, because she said in the last one, like, oh, his last order was for me to live. But he didn't actually kind of give it as an order. She just wanted it to be an order.
Yeah, she was asked. She was basically like, tell me what I need to do.
And he's like, you have emotions. I can see it right there. Just because you don't understand them doesn't mean you don't have them.
Right.
And that's why we got the show, was her understanding those emotions. Even Hodgins, encourages to write the letter. He's like, well, you know what? I can get it to him in the morning, even though the deadline's tonight. Like, I love how he's encouraging her to write this. Hodgins, he's a great guy, all right?
He can pull some strings.
From the beginning of the episode, from the first episode to here, he's always giving her that push that she's needed.
He's a genuine
dude.
He's
the Nevin of this series, all right?
He's a stand-up dude. I really like him. Like, he's just he's so wholesome.
Exactly. I also do like how a Diet Freed, how he took her to their mother. Okay, this is just what Violet needed.
It kind of helped, I guess, like resolve. It kind of gave her like closure in regards to the major, like help resolve all those like.
Cause she's always been looking at how she lost them.
Right.
But now she's looking at it as he's still there with them.
Yeah, like it just helps tie things together, so she's not as lost about him.
Exactly, and it actually helps Diet Freed also come to his like conclusion and actually realize that she isn't just a tool.
Yeah.
Especially like he gives her the order to continue to live because like I feel like he's still at that point. He's still there, like understanding, but like that's him actually trying to be nice towards her by giving her the order because he feels like that's the way it needs to be done.
Yeah.
But then she's like, I don't need orders anymore. And that's when he really finally understood that Gilbert did a lot more for her than just use her as a tool.
Right. It was pretty good. I like how they wrapped that up. Like, he came to terms with it.
Yeah, exactly. But really, that's like the gist of the whole conflict thing. And then it comes to the letters and everyone at the end coming together.
What a perfect way to sum up a show about writing letters is everyone writes a letter.
Exactly. Erica writes about how she's in love with Benedict.
Ooh. Ooh.
Benedict writes about how he's become the boss. That's just like him. Of course he was. And of course, Hodgins, being the great dude he is, writing about to his future kid. What a beautiful letter it was too. It really was. This show is just so emotional. Like all these letters have impact. Even
Yeah.
though like the kind of happy kind, they still have the emotional impact on me. Obviously, Katya's gonna be the mother, guaranteed, 100%.
You're that confident, okay.
They've been having the relations.
They've been having the relations. But the most
really,
important letter. We already
it's to
know who's
Gilbert.
the most important letter.
It's Violet to Gilbert. Like,
This is probably the best
I
way
mean,
they could have ended it. Like, obviously, she needs to, like, portray her feelings for once. Because she
yes,
betrayed everyone's
and it's
feelings.
and it's not like just a report. It almost feels like it could be a report, but it's actually has the emotions behind it, like the story. She's all like, "Hey, this is what I've been doing," but it's not just like "This is what I'm doing. Stop. Go and do this. Stop." It's got the details. It's got the emotions in it, and when she's like crying there, it's like the first time. Like we've seen her like cry, but this is like the first time where she's like, I feel like she's truly crying for like
Well, she would
the
always cry
emotional
for
impact.
others.
Yeah,
But this is, like, for... on her own, like, for her own, I guess, sake.
yeah, exactly.
It was very beautiful. I'll admit.
Yes, and it's just sad. She's watching Gilbert walk away basically for the last time. It's just this show, man.
Right, and then she's finally like, I kind of understand what you mean now.
Yes,
Even if it's just
exactly.
a little, it's like, I get it. It was
Now
such...
the only thing is like at the ending, right when she's introducing herself and she sees the person, she has a reaction, and then she says, "I'm Violet Evergarden." Uh, I'm wondering, did she see someone like important to her that she knew, or is it just
I
a true understanding of people?
That might be it. I think it's just, like, up to the viewer to determine. Because I don't think they would put in Gilbert.
No,
Because
no, he's
all that
dead.
would...
No, he's dead.
Right. I think it was just
100%
like
dead.
however you want to interpret it kind of ending. Like, I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, it could
Because
be.
if it was Gilbert, she'd be, like, breaking down, so happy and all that, but, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Um, I think it just has to do with her finally understanding people and like knowing how to truly interact now. Um, I wonder what the special is going to be about. That's the other thing. Like, oh well, that's another thing. But yeah, this episode is very beautiful. You want to jump into the scores?
Sure. You want me to go?
I can go. I'm gonna give it. I'm debating between like a 9
I was
and maybe
gonna be like 8.5. You know, it was very beautiful. It was a great way to tie it up. We just resolved the conflict super fast, which was great.
Okay, you can go.
Yeah, you're taking too long. I'm going.
You're
But
hitting on my points and stealing them.
I'm just yeah. I actually looked at our script real fast, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take this from Justin real quick. So yeah, resolved the conflict. It kind of gave Violet closure, kind of like tied up all the loose ends involving the major. The letter scenes were beautiful. It was just a super good ending to a super good show. Like it was just like the best way they could have tied it up. Like it was good.
Yeah, that's like the only weak part for me would have been like the beginning stuff with the from the last episode, because the last episode, all this whole conflict with Diafried and the Civil War thing was kind of weak.
Right.
But I'm just glad we finished it really quickly and didn't drag it on. It could have been quicker if they just didn't have the bombs, because those weren't necessarily relevant.
I feel like they should have just avoided the whole conflict altogether and filled that with something else. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Just had a different story.
It felt
Some
like it
other
was
way to
just
tie in Diet Freed instead of having them see her in conflict saving people.
right. Like it felt like the last episode was just there to stall for the finale.
Yeah, actually, that makes a lot of sense. You put it that way, yes. I'm pretty sure I agree with that. But yeah, like I just love how all the characters came together and how they all got tied in. And then now that Violet's got her conclusion, moving on, like I'm just happy we're here.
It was a
I
good
love
show.
this show. That's all I can say is I loved it.
It was a good show. But I mean that does it. That's another anime we have checked off.
Yep. The full season review will be next week, though.
Right. Along with a ton of other season reviews.
Yeah, that's true. A ton. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the season review because the special is going to be a separate thing, but we will review the special once it comes out. I think it says like July, June. When all the other stuff come out in the summer. So we'll definitely be doing a review for that episode, without a doubt.
Right.
But it doesn't, in fact, the season review because the season is separate.
Yeah. But I mean, take us away. Give us the spiel.
As always, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Comment down below. Let us know what you thought of the episode we didn't like, but you would score it. Anything like that. Our Twitch links are in the description below. We like to play games, so come watch us if that's your thing. And until next time, peace out.
See ya.